Now, everyone, last week we mentioned Bloomington's huge win versus the Danbury Panthers at home last week, and running back Aiden Gardner went off, having 2 touchdowns on the ground. But this week they're playing on the road versus the Flatonia Bulldogs. And Flatonia, they're heading in this game a little bit angry because they got destroyed by Ganado last week, 84-3, while Bloomington, they're going to have some confidence and some excitement from last week. Again, Flatonia is 1-4 this season, and Bloomington is 2-3. And both of these teams trying to get a statement win this Friday night. And running back Aiden Gardner and offensive lineman Marquise Dilworth are ready for the challenge.
To be honest, pretty excited. We just got to execute and fix things that we messed up on last week.
We're very excited. We've been working really hard for this moment, and I feel like if we could constantly work, keep on being coachable and disciplined, we'll be fine.
Aiden and Marquise are hoping to get a big-time win and keep making history for the Bobcats this Friday versus Flatonia. Now, even though Bloomington will look to get back-to-back wins this season, there are other teams that are trying to get some star players and get some big-time wins here going into Week 6. And here's some options for who will be a big-time standout here performance here in Week 6. And the options were Quail wide receiver Walker Dietz, St. Joseph Flyers quarterback Aiden Aragon, Refugio quarterback Keelan Brown, or Victoria West running back Genesis Jeffries. And man, this went back and forth, but at the end of the day, it looks like now Genesis Jeffries takes over in the viewer poll over Aiden Aragon. Again, Aiden had it there for the 6 o'clock. It changed now there to Jeffries. So props up for both of those two, though, for doing well here in our viewer poll, and wish everybody luck here in Week 6. Now, speaking of Aiden and the St. Joseph Flyers, they're trying to get some success and get back on the win column after it took a bad loss last week in Week 5. One of the running back, Deidre Callis, was a big part of this team for the Flyers, and I had a chance to talk to him earlier to see how he feels in the first couple of weeks and what he looks forward to the rest of the way.
We developed throughout the weeks, and so when we came out Week 3, I mean, we came out pretty strong, and so I just felt good about that week. And so, like, from there to now, I feel like we improved a lot.
Callis and the Flyers are hoping to get a big-time win in the win column versus for CD Catholic in Houston area this Friday night at 7 p.m. And now, if you're a Houston Astros fan, it was not a good day for you. They got eliminated earlier today by the Detroit Tigers, losing 5-2. This game was scoreless until the 6th inning when Parker Meadows for the Tigers homered to right and make the Tigers get up 1-0 there in the inning. And then the Astros, they would respond, right? Josh Singleton, Jose Altuve brought some runs there in the 7th inning, but the Tigers, they would answer right back. How about a pinch hitter? Andy Ibanez had a 3 RBI double to left field and brought 3 runs in for the Tigers. That would be enough for them to get the win. And now the AL wild card is all set. You got Detroit versus the Guardians there on Saturday, and you got the Yankees versus the Royals as well in the AL wild card. And then finally tonight, some huge news in the NFL with Buffalo Bills linebacker Von Miller. He's suspended for 4 games for violating the NFL's personal conduct policy. NFL did not mention Miller will be eligible for reinstatement on October 28th after the Bills' Week 8 game versus the Seattle Seahawks. This began after an alleged domestic dispute in Texas back in 2023, and Miller was accused of assaulting his pregnant girlfriend there on the dispute. So hopefully for the